So good morning, everyone. So just a moment, we'll be getting to the market. Let's see the opportunity that the market is going to present to us. So I'm very hopeful that money will be made today from this engagement. So let me update everywhere that I'm live on YouTube now. So just a moment. So if you're already here, let me know where you are joining and connecting to us from. Let me know. You can drop it on the comment section. Let me know where you are connecting from. Join me live on YouTube. Let's straight live. So I'm not sure this trading session will take time, but just for us to show up and see what the market can do for us. So we'll be going to it now, just very shortly. So all right, so we are on it now. Oh, okay. I can see a lot of us join us for today's live trading session. Please go ahead and drop your tell us your name and where you are joining us from. So let us know. Let us know. Today we are back at it again. I'm sure money will be made again today. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I can see my people. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Mr. Israel Romanus, good morning. Michael, good morning. Paul Moses, my people, good morning. Everyone, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. So let's keep it coming. Let's affirm together. Money must be made today. Money will be made today. Let's affirm money will be made today. Money will be made. So very soon we'll be going straight to the charts. We'll be going straight to the just very shortly. Hold on, very shortly. We'll be going straight to the charts. So let's see the opportunities that the market will present to us, and let's see how we can capitalize on it. So money will be made today. Yeah, good morning, Mr. David. Good morning, everyone. So guys, before we go straight to the chat, so if you have been, yeah, money must be made today, period. Yeah. That is our affirmation. We believe that, and we're gonna see that. So, I think last week trade, yeah, it's detail before it started reversing. So, for people that got the update, was asked to move to break even. So if you move to break even, we can say break even trade. But if you didn't, it was a stop loss trade for you. We are targeting 1:3. However, it didn't keep riding to our direction, which is we are selling. That should be on Euro AUD. So, but it reversed and went to hit SL. So we are back at it again today, hopeful of what the market would give us today. So first, the disclaimers are: you're not under any duress to take all the trade that will be called out today, and also apply proper risk management. So not because maybe the last week trade went well, or you know me and you, and the analysis will be done and you feel okay, oh, this is that trade, sure banker trade. So apply proper risk management. I don't expect you to take a trade with us and you come back to my DM to tell me that your signal or the trade I took on the live trading session blew my account. I don't expect to hear that. So do well to apply proper risk management. So not so one trade you will take that will make you a billionaire. So apply proper risk management. And if you have gotten to the limit of whatever the case is for you, whether profits or loss, can decide to step aside and just watch the trade play out. So let's say you've gotten to, maybe you have your rule of, you hit 2 SL for this, you don't trade again. Let's say you've, unfortunately, an instance, you've already hit the 2 SL for the day, can decide to stay aside because this is you being disciplined out of what you do in the market. So that's it. So let's go straight to the charts. Let's see what the market was today. So let me have pair of suggestion. So I will carry on from there. So are you looking at any pair this morning? Today, let me have pair of suggestion. Let me have pairs of suggestion. So the numbers are increasing. Please, guys, do well to subscribe to this channel. If you've not done that up to now and you're on this session, I need to tell you that you are wrong. You are wrong. You are wrong. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel. So the number keeps increasing on a daily. So go ahead and sub this channel. Yeah, money must be made today. So very soon I'll be uploading educational content video on YouTube. Subscribe so you can be the first to see it while it starts dropping. So just very soon, I've been saying it, the team are being prepared for it. So very soon we'll start shooting in that direction. So drop pairs of suggestion. So let me pick it up from there. Drop your pair of suggestion. Drop your pair of suggestion. Drop your pair of suggestion. Yeah, good morning, good morning. So drop your pair. Let someone drop pair of suggestion. Let me begin from there. I like us to be carried along. Drop your pair of suggestion. Let's carry on from there. Okay. Okay, okay. I'm seeing EU, I'm seeing USD card. Okay, I'm seeing GBP USD. Okay. So GBP USD first. I'm already watching GDP USD, something on GDP USD, but let me start from GBP USD, then from there EU to USD card. So clearly I'm gonna show you guys what I did here. I'm not sure this trade is going in my favor. Let me see. It's very close to my SL. No, not yet. Okay. So let me begin to share my screen. Yeah, I believe you can see my screen. So let's go to the chart. Let's do the chart thing. All right. Hmm. Okay, GJ. Let me go to my GDP USD. Ah, what's going on here? What's going on here? So this is what we have on GDP USD. So the markets rallied all the way up and pushed down, and got to this point. So I had a trade here on Monday, which was a good one, ETP. Now, see what we have here. So I'm very much bearish bias on this guy. I'm bearish bias on GBP USD. So my speculation is now, let's see the movements here. Let me so clear reading of market structure. Let's say this is reconstructed to the upside on higher time frame. So the next possible place that I'm hoping for an action and reaction to occur is this, which is like the low, the last low. So, but meanwhile, small reactions can be happening around here. So I'm looking at the market as the market have pushed to the downside from here. So this point I entered a sell here. It was an impulsive one. So this was a personal stuff. So let me take it away. So we have the market pushed to the downside here. Now, looking at what could be the next possible thing that one will be looking at on GU. So what you are seeing here is an internal structure. So this is the push, the move here. Pay attention to these guys. We have this push, this. Now look at it, push to the upside, this push to, then this. So what we are going to be looking at is having this, then to the upside. So now, if you look at this, alignment here, you see that the market is gliding towards the downside. So now the question is, where would you consider for your entry? Now, see this break of structure to the downside. This is that break to the downside, and wow, the market hasn't done another break to the downside. So I would have said this point, I initiated it, but then no, no. So the sell I took, I don't think the market is going to start falling from there. Most likely, the sell may hit a sell. It was an impulsive one, so I took that sell like about 2 a.m. So it was first in profit, so I held on. So, but it has reversed, and from this reanalysis that I've done with us here, what I'm now looking out for on this guy, GBP USD. Look at this. This is break of structure to the downside, and this point, this last low, have not been broken. So had it been, it has been broken, then we'll consider this other block here for the market to tap. If we have had this, then this would have given us a clear break. Then we'll consider the market coming back to this other block, then we'll ride to the downside. But then this break of structure, look at this. It hasn't happened. The market has not broken the structure. So what we can now see, what we have here is this one, this area. So most likely this guy is going to start coming up. So for now, there's nothing to look out for on GBP USD yet. There's nothing. I don't have any trade on GBP USD just yet. So till the market keeps coming up, if it keeps going down, well, good and fine to complete this break of structure. So if this happens, then we can now begin to have a clear setup. But for now, at the moment, there is no clear setup. Reason being that this level that I marked, hoping that the market is going to break structure to the downside to come back to another block here. It hasn't happened yet. So this is just being considered as an internal structure. So until the market have broken past this level, then we can now begin to see what is going to be the case for us on GBP USD. But for now, fingers crossed. If the market keep rallying up, then we'll make reference to this point and use this as a point of interest. Can use this as a point of interest. But until then, fingers crossed on GBP USD. Right? So let me visit Euro USD. So GBP USD, Euro USD most likely would have the same directional bias, but let's do a proper top-down analysis. Clean chart. So this is 4 hours time frame. This is the high here, and so we have Euro USD gliding to the upside. So let's see 1 hour time frame. What 1 hour time frame looks like for us. So we have this structure break to the upside, and so when we have this structure break to the upside, so everything happening within this range within this range is an internal structure. within this range is an internal structure. So until the market goes up and breaks this high, then we won't be considering any OB to say the markets come back to it. So everything happening within this range is an internal structure. However, we can still find a trade that can do maybe 1:3, kind of depending on the stop loss. So let's keep going down to what is the case for us here. This internal structure have here. So bear in mind that what we have here is just an internal structure. And of course, if the market gives us an entry, we can consider it. So this is what I'm looking out for on Euro USD. So if the market comes back to tap in, then we buy. But I think this is not exactly in alignment with what we have on GBP USD. Let me see. But some of the time it doesn't align, but as correlated pairs, but not all the time that it does align. So let me check GBP USD. Let me check. So, so this is the last low. The market hasn't taken it out. Then for GBP, for Euro USD, this is the last low. Okay. So for this one, let me check DSY to see what DSY. Analyzing DSY, so we can use that as a point of reference to look at what to do on Euro, EU, and GU. So let's see, this is the last low here, and 1 hour time frame. Let's see market structure. This is break to the downside, and market pushed down again. We have this break, have this break. Now this is a point that sponsored the break. Um, and it's here. Equal. So we can see it that this is the point. Tapped to it. This is the level, the OB that initiated this break to the downside, and what we have is the market doing this. So if DSY is going down, apparently we would have Euro USD begin to go up. So So for GBP USD, I would I would leave it for now and pay more attention to Euro USD. So DSY is making push to the downside, and we are expecting Euro USD to make push to the upside. So I'm looking at this, eh, referring to 5 minutes time frame. Okay, just to this high, then let's sell here. Let me do 20 pips SL. So this offers us almost, this is 1:5 plus. So let's keep it at this. So if I take a screenshot of this, maybe after all the analysis, I can release this as a coordinate. So this is it for Euro USD. I will leave GBP USD to consider to trade Euro USD. So this is the bias. So we have this push to the downside. Now we are expecting the market, come back to this internal structure, do like this, and hoping to this 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 level here, giving us a break of structure to the upside. So until this happens, everything happening here is an internal structure. So what I'm looking at is the market come back to tap in into this other block that sponsored this internal break of structure to the upside. Then we'll now have the markets, glide towards the up. But until that happens, fingers crossed, you can't jump in for a buy. Neither will you be considering to go on a short position on this game. Let me check the distance between where the market is to this point. It's about 57 pips. You can wait for it. You can wait for it. So it could be that the market would, play around in the morning. We see that is is back to this level. So guys, I'm already on a trade on GBP USD for SL. So if this market starts coming down to this point, that my GU most likely will go back and profit. Then anything that happens to it, then I can close and run from there. Come back on this guy. So that's and Euro USD. Let me see. Yes, please, if you are following, let me know that we are following. Let me know that we are following. If you are following the analysis, let me know you are following. If it makes sense to you, let me know that you are following and it does make sense. If it does not make sense, tell me that it doesn't make sense to me. So I can see the number keeps increasing.